Early morning, guys, here in Switzerland, 6 a.m. Yeah, I'm heading off to work in like 20 minutes, so I'll be getting the bus to work. But big up to all of you guys. I hope you're keeping well. Um, yeah, let's see what this game holds for us after the disappointment of the last couple of games. Losing to Villa, of course, getting knocked out of the Champions League away at Bayern Munich, which we all saw coming. Let's have it right. We all saw that result coming. That we were going to lose to them. No doubt. So unfortunately, that's the way it went. Losing to them in Munich. Oh, excuse me. But losing to them in Munich, yeah. Unfortunately, that's just the way it went for us. On the day, we were the second best team. On the day, they were the better team, and that's the way it actually ended up. Yeah, we were beaten in the end by a more resilient, determined team. They were aggressive when necessary. Yeah, look, it's a disappointing result all around. Yeah, getting knocked out of the Champions League. But I think we all kind of saw it coming. You know, before the game, I was thinking, my God, if we got through to the semi-final, it would be amazing. And there was a lot of belief in this team. I mean, because they are a good team. But I think the catalyst was maybe the Villa game. Terrible performance in the second half, albeit against a very good team. I have to say that, but still, no excuses. It was a terrible performance in the second half against Villa. And I think maybe that kind of set the seeds of doubt in motion for the game against Bayern. Confidence is maybe a little bit low. We brought on Trossard at the end. He had no impact, to be honest, but Bayern are they just kind of soaked up the pressure, played possession football, worked the position. As soon as they got to 1-0, they just, we were hanging on after that. It could have been two. They are a deceptively good team. The player that got the goal, Kimmich, fantastic player. And that begs the question, guys, about today's game and about the title of this video, a preview of the Wolves game. Do we have what it takes to beat them away from home? I think we do. But the broader picture is that we need to beat them. We need to beat Chelsea ahead of the North London Derby. We have Wolves, we have Chelsea, and then we have the North London Derby against Spurs. We need to win all three of those games. I see the 16 people watching, guys. Welcome along to my stream. If you could hit the like button for me, I'd appreciate it. Hit the like on this video for me, guys, and I'd really appreciate it too. And big up to all of you. But yeah, we got a big one today. I mean, drop me a couple of comments, let me know what you think. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one away at Wolves. Definitely bouncing back after the Champions League defeat. I'm sure Arteta will have them ready, but then again, I thought he would have them ready for the second half of the Villa game. We all know how that turned out. Then to ask the broader question, guys. Like a friend of mine here in Switzerland, Chris Lee, he was saying to me like the statistics from Arteta's reign since he took over, how Arsenal have improved. You can't deny that, but also like I disagree with him on a lot of things, even though we're friends. But also, can he actually take us to a league title? Can he win us a championship? My opinion, no. But look, that's a question for a different day. Let's try to finish the league as strong as we can. Let's try to win as many games as we can. Do I think we can win the Premier League title? Of course not. I mean, let's be realistic, guys. I'm a fan at the end of the day. I love the club. I've supported them since I was a boy. But you have to be realistic about these things. And no, I can't see us beating them on the day. I just think they'll have too much in the locker for us. And that's basically it. Here's hoping, yeah. Here's hoping. But definitely, I think they're going to have too much for us on the day. Not Wolves, but I mean the league title. We've got Chelsea, we've got Spurs. It's not going to be easy. I mean, 28 people watching, guys. Welcome along to my stream. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it. All right, I'm trying to push for 2.5K. So if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. If you also want to hit the thumbs up, smash the like, I would appreciate it also. Drop a couple of comments. Let me know what you think about today's game against Wolves. And can Arsenal actually get over the line and win the league title? That is another question. Be interesting to hear what you have to say about that. Um, it has been disappointing the last week, of course, as an Arsenal fan. I mean, I'm not going to lie. But look, we live to fight another day. And hopefully, today against Wolves, we can take the 3 points. It's a late kickoff. I think it's like 8:30 p.m. Um, so yeah, here's hoping. Yeah. Here's hoping we can actually go out and do something against them. It's all to be decided yet, guys. I mean, now the Premier League title run-in starts. We have no Champions League distractions. Either do Manchester City, of course. They got knocked out. Real Madrid beat them. They have no distractions. But we really need to be, yeah, we need to be completely cold-blooded. Arsenal for life. This is the part of the season where our resolute mentality is really tested, especially after 2 losses and a draw. Big up to you, man, for tuning in. Yeah, I appreciate it. If you could do me a favor, just hit the like for me. I'd appreciate it too. Yeah, that's exactly right. You know what I mean? We're coming to the crunch part of the season. Um, Look, getting knocked out of the Champions League, getting to the quarterfinals, qualifying at all, getting out of the group stage, it was a nice journey. We were never going to win it, but hopefully, if we could get through to the semi final, I was thinking, that would have been a fantastic achievement. It wasn't meant to be. I think for a lot of fans, it still hasn't sunk in that we're actually out of the Champions League. But there you have it. These things happen in life. But no, we got to focus on the league. It's all we have to play for, really. We need to win today. We need to beat Chelsea. We need to beat Spurs. We need to win every single game. City are in the ascendancy after the last round of the league games, of course. Arsenal losing against Villa. Um, this is where it's going to be won or lost. Do we have the mentality to get over the line? The thing is, do we actually have the quality in the forwards? I think is the question more than anything. Of course, we have to do something to the team in the summer. We need to make a couple of changes. But the question is, do we have the quality in the forwards to win the league? We're missing that out and out killer striker now, and we've been crying out for one. With the possession football that we play, with the press, with this, with that, if we had that main man up front, like Villa do, in the shape of Ollie Watkins, guys. I mean, in the big games when it matters most, like against Bayern, like against Villa, do or die, this player would come up with the goods. He would give us a much better chance. I mean, goals win games, but this is a player that Arteta said we didn't need. The goals are going to come from an even spread in the team. That is a good thing, yeah. That is a good thing. But you shouldn't be too reliant on one player, but we need that out and out striker. And we have not received that striker. So I don't know. Look, it is what it is at the end of the day, yeah, but that's my opinion on it. We need that out and out striker. And we have not received that striker. And that is something that needs to be addressed in the summer. If I keep hearing this, we don't need a top class forward, I'm going to scream. Because we need to be realistic about things, though. That's what kind of cost us against Bayern. The Martinelli miss. We didn't take our chances. Not sure if it's right to question our forwards now after we've been scoring for fun. Yeah, but we don't have the player that actually. We don't actually have that striker that can actually score in the must-win games. Like a player that could have scored a goal for us in Bayern. You might only get 1 or 2 chances. Do you know what I mean? A better quality centre forward is what I'm talking about. None of the boys are up to scratch. Jesus is kind of injured. He's carrying an injury a lot of the time, Jesus. Yeah. Havertz has been good. Like, I've supported them all, yeah. I mean, I have a lot of time for the lads. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan myself, a diehard Gooner. But I just think that we needed a top quality forward. I mean, when you get to that level of the competition in the Champions League, we might only have 2 chances over in Munich. He would have taken one of them. You know what I mean? And that's what we're lacking. It's just what we're lacking. You know, they have been scoring for fun, but when it came to the crunch, against Villa, against Bayern. You know, that little bit of quality, bro. Just you know, that little bit of quality would have helped us in those games, because we were up against them the second half against Villa and they smothered us. Um, First half was good. Second half was not so good. As well against Bayern in the first game, that maybe kind of cost us the tie, the 2-2. Um, but do you think it's necessary to get a world class striker for big money? Well, we wasted 65 million on Kai Havertz. I mean, that money could have been better spent, yeah. And I actually like Kai Havertz, yeah. He scored a couple of goals for us this season. He's been okay, but 65 million price tag. Remember Pepe, 72 million. Look, there's a lot of players at the club. I mean, you could count at least 11 players, like a full first team, that are surplus to requirements that need to be moved on. Yeah. I mean, we saw Tomiyasu against Bayern the other night. I mean, he was much better than Zinchenko was. He made a big improvement. I thought Tomiyasu was pretty good for us. So, and he was challenging Leroy Sané. He was breaking the ball even with him. You know what I mean? He was winning some possession off him, and he was cutting out some of the threat. Second half was different. They turned up the heat. Yeah. Kimmich with a goal, great player. It was coming. Could have went to two after that. But I do think we need a world class player. Yeah. Big money. I mean, you're going to make an offer for Ollie Watkins would be my choice, or just a striker at that level that has Premier League experience. Now you're either looking at him or Ivan Toney. Let's be honest. Um, Chelsea getting Cole Palmer from Man City. I think that's on loan, right? Another fantastic player. Cole Palmer has been dynamic for Chelsea this season. But yeah, I do think we need a world class striker. I do believe that. And if we need to spend some money, you know, but like I said, we got a lot of dead wood at the club. A lot of players need to be moved on. Um, we got a lot of crap players at the club. I mean, I saw Nketiah coming on. What the hell was he going to do? You know what I mean? I think it was against Villa, and I tried that he came on against Bayern. But what's he going to do? You know what I mean? Nowhere near the level required. I mean, the guy can only score against Sheffield United. Um, Useless, useless. So yeah, that's basically it, bro. But yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. But we do need some quality. We do need a quality forward. Yeah, like a real out and out forward. What do you think about playing Sinchenko midfield? Yeah, he's way better in midfield. He's not a left back. I mean, why did we get rid of Kieran Tierney? Look, that's for another day. Yeah, the Kieran Tierney thing. But I hear a lot of things as a YouTuber. Yeah, I have a lot of fans talking to me, probably influencing me a bit. But why did we get rid of Kieran Tierney? Tomiyasu was fantastic. Zinchenko, not a left back. Yeah, he's defensively inept. Midfield is much better for him. Much better. He cannot defend him. He cannot defend. He's defensively inept. Going forward, he's not too bad. Going forward, he's not too bad. Defending, he is awful. Absolutely brutal. Don't get me started on Tierney. Exactly. An out and out, defender. A man born to defend. He's part of a very good Scottish team at the moment. You know, they were riding high. They had been going well for the last couple of years. He was part of a strong unit defensively. The man knows how to defend. You know what I mean? Defending can be ugly at times. It can be ugly having to defend sometimes. But he's good. He's good. You know what I mean? He's a good defender. I mean, why did we get rid of him? It makes no sense, man. It just makes no sense. Why we got rid of him, yeah. I mean, absolutely no sense whatsoever. Anyone thinks that makes sense, they need to take a long, hard look at themselves in the mirror. Tell me what you see. You know what I mean? You might not like what you see, guys. The cold, hard truth, huh? Not good enough. All right, I'm going to wrap up the stream, guys. I got to head to work. Arsenal for life. Thanks for joining the stream, yeah? If you can hit the like button for me, hit the thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Because I don't even have one like yet. Even though there was like 40 people watching earlier. It's because he can't play that inverted midfield for all that doesn't want them. Solid defender, though, man. Solid defender. Take care of yourself anyway, man. Yeah, and thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it, and thanks for giving your opinion on Arsenal. Yeah, and here's hoping we can win the game today. Yeah, here's hoping we can get a victory away to Wolves. And you take care of yourself, yeah, and enjoy your weekend. All right, guys, and the best of luck to the team today. Yeah? I mean that, guys. I'm a fan. Yeah, best of luck to the team. Best of luck. Take it easy, guys. Peace.